So I was thinking how I could show you at William & Mary a little bit more about myself, and then I realized I could just show you my room. So if you'll follow me this way, into my humble abode, the first thing you'll notice here is this ugly helmet. I had that helmet because I used to ride around a moped, which I needed a helmet for. This was before I got my driver's license. My mom, being a single mother, didn't have the time to drive me to the movies, to drive me to my friend's house. So I learned how to fix a moped, I bought me one, and I rode it around. And that was a great learning experience because now I have a 1978 Mercedes. And the only reason I can drive around a car with that much character and that age is because when it breaks every week, I know how to fix it. The next thing I have to show you is another helmet. This time it's a fencing mask. And I got that because a friend down the road fenced. And I liked fencing with him. I mean, we were kids, we were playing around with swords, so in the evening I'd go down and we'd fence, and I got really good at it. In fact, I'm still kinda good at it. Touch! Well, as you can see, I mean, I'm alright, I guess. If we move down, next thing I want to show you is this Calvin and Hobbes here. This Calvin and Hobbes is just, it's so great, it's so funny. I mean, if you've ever read it, you know what I'm talking about. And if I had to list all the important things in my room, it'd go like this. My computer, Calvin and Hobbes, Calvin and Hobbes, Calvin and Hobbes, my bed. Yeah, it's that important to me because it's just so fantastic, and if you don't have one, you should get it. Moving on, over here, behind this lamp, we have this plaque. Now, this is from the musical I did. It was Once Upon the Mattress, which you're probably not familiar with, but this was the princess's kind of birth certificate, her life story. And one of the cast members who read this actually made it, and he wrote on it a story. And the story kind of pokes fun at my friend, who's just, we all love him. He's hilariously awkward. And I think it's great because maybe, you know, out of 60 people in the cast, 3 know the story that's on here and how funny it is. And that's just wonderful. I can show people and they laugh every time I show them. It's great. If you'll follow me here to the other side of my room back here, we have a chessboard. And then, oh golly gee, on the chessboard is my Model UN stuff. I can't believe I left that sitting out while I was doing a video for William & Mary. That was just, oh gosh, careless of me. Well, I guess we'll better move on. And this is the last thing I want to show you. The creme de la creme of my room is this robot here. Now, it's a really cool little thing on first glance, but it's more than that. My mother got me this when my father had first divorced us. We were moved in with my grandpa, and my mom was trying to figure out how to make ends meet. And yet somehow, through all that stress she must have been feeling, she managed to get me this robot, and that was astounding, because when other kids were opening up bicycles or Xboxes, I had this cool little toy to open up. And for a moment, I forgot about the fact that, you know, my father left and I didn't know what was going on. And for a moment, I just had this memory, this cool experience. And that's why I keep this around. I'll never use it again, but it brings back that memory. And so does everything else in this room. And that's why it's so astounding. That's why I keep it all. Not because it's useful, because it's not. None of it is. But because I can remember my experiences through it and what got me to the place I am today. The place I am today isn't the place I wanted to be 5 years ago or 10 years ago. But it's a great place because of all these memories I picked up. And that's why I wanted to show you all this. I wanted you to see a little bit of my memories, to see a little bit of me, and to maybe experience a little bit of what I felt when I had that plaque and when I opened up this robot. And I hope that I've done that for you. So, goodbye, William & Mary, and why don't you have a nice day.